So, I'm guessing that you're meant to be doing some copywriting for your social media right about now. But when it came time to sit down and write, you realized, I actually have no idea what I'm meant to be writing about. So instead, you found your way to YouTube to try to help you figure that out, right? Busted! Don't worry, no judgment. And in fact, I'm going to help you out with that today. Today, I'm going to be sharing my best ways for you to come up with your own social media copywriting ideas so that you never run out of content inspiration again. If you're new to my channel, hey, how are ya? My name is Melinda Kitto, and I'm here to share all of my best marketing, messaging, and copywriting tips to help you stand out online and sell your offers with ease. So if you need more of that kind of content in your life, make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when I upload a new video every single week. All right, I want to start this video by talking about one of the most important mindset shifts that you need to make when it comes to creating content for your audience. Often when we sit down to create, the first question that we ask ourselves is, what do I want to talk about today? And it's totally natural that our instinct when it comes to creating content is to really think about, well, what's going on for me? But here's the really important thing to remember. Your content isn't actually for you, it's for your audience, and it's for the potential clients that you're trying to attract. So instead of asking the question, what do I feel like sharing right now? You really need to be asking the question, what do I think my ideal clients need to hear right now? What's going on for them? What does their day look like? How might they be feeling right now? What could they be struggling with or getting frustrated about? And most importantly, what does that person need to hear from me? To feel seen, to feel validated, or to feel like there's some hope for them to be able to actually overcome that challenge. When you take the focus off yourself and really think about what your ideal clients need to hear in this moment, then you take your content from just being extra noise in this online space to really being of true value to that person. So as I move through these content ideas, I want you to keep that idea firmly focused in your mind that you are creating content for your ideal client, all right? That is going to be a running theme that underpins all of the tips that I'm about to share with you. All right, content ideas. How do you come up with what to write, what to share, what to say? Please excuse this brief interruption while I pause on this highly attractive screenshot of myself. I just thought it was important to note that the ideas I'm sharing in this video for your social media copywriting are really designed for the general content that you're going to share on your social media platforms to connect with your audience, nurture that relationship, and really build that know, like, and trust factor for your business. But if you want to learn how to write promotional posts for social media, you know, the ones where you want people to download your freebie or sign up for your training or join your program, I actually have a free masterclass which will teach you exactly how to structure those posts and make your offer sound super juicy and compelling. So check out the description for a link where you can sign up for that masterclass. Okay, can we move off that screenshot now? Okay, thanks. When I'm helping my clients to map out their content strategy, one of the first things that I'll get them to do is to break down their work into core pillars. And these are essentially the core ideas, the core themes, or the core elements of their work. So I have 3 core pillars in my own business that I want my clients to focus on, and that is creating really juicy and compelling messaging, creating absolutely irresistible offers, and getting really, really comfortable selling them. So my core pillars are messaging and copywriting, offers, and sales. And so when I'm creating content, probably 80% of the time, my content ideas are going to come from one of those 3 pillars. So have a think about yours. What are the core pillars of your work? If you're a health coach, your core pillars could be around nutrition, exercise, and mindset. If you're a virtual assistant, your core pillars could be, time management, creating systems, or outsourcing. Comment below and let me know what your core pillars are. So you're likely to have 3 to 4 core pillars, but you might also have some supporting pillars as well. These are the kind of things that aren't necessarily part of your core offering, but they're the kind of things that your ideal clients are interested in, and they will often support your core work. So for example, some of the supporting pillars for my work could be around mindset, productivity, or even tech tools. Now, I don't necessarily have anything to sell when it comes to mindset, but I know that if I help my potential clients with their mindset issues, that is going to allow them to better execute on my core work. So think about the core pillars of your work and the supporting pillars that you can still speak to that will help your clients get results. And I want to show you how I take one of those themes and turn it into as many content ideas as possible. I'll grab a sheet of paper and I'll put my core pillar as the heading. Then I'm going to brainstorm all the possible things I could talk about within that theme. And I'm going to share some prompts to help you do that in just a second. But to give you a quick example, if my core pillar is sales, I could create content around how to book sales calls, what questions to ask in your application forms, what to say when you hear I can't afford it. I'll write each of those ideas onto one of these little colored sticky notes, and basically I want to fill the page with as many ideas as I can. I use these sticky notes because once I've mapped out all of my ideas, I can take the sticky note and I can actually put it on my content calendar. And I personally like to color code my stickies too, so that each core pillar has its own color. Because then when I look at my calendar, I can really visually see that I've got a good mix of topic ideas across the month. Now let's look at some of the prompts I use to really help me with that brainstorming and slice up that main content theme into as many smaller ideas as possible. And one of the easiest prompts to start with is frequently asked questions. What questions do your ideal clients have about that topic? What do people want to know about? Now, you could probably come up with a whole bunch of those questions just off the top of your head, but if you need a bit of help to flesh that out, here's a couple of things that you can do. If you already have an existing audience, well, why not just ask them? Create a simple poll on Instagram that says, hey, what questions do you have around this topic? If you don't have much of an existing audience to ask, you can simply go online and find the questions that people are asking. Go into Facebook groups where your ideal clients hang out and use the little search feature to type in that topic. That is going to bring up all of the discussions around that topic and all of the questions that people might be asking. Find other experts in your field and head straight to the comment section on their social media. That's going to show you the type of questions that their audience is asking. Or you can use a really cool resource like answerthepublic.com. Because here, all you need to do is type in your subject matter and it's going to bring up all of the questions around that topic that people have typed into search engines. And that's going to give you a ton of questions that you can answer in your content. With those resources, you could literally fill a whole page with just frequently asked questions. But I've got a couple of other really cool prompts for you to use as well. The next prompt is mythbusting. Are there any common myths that people believe about that topic? Do people think it's really about ABC, but you believe it's actually about, 1, 2, 3? Maybe you could bust a couple of those myths in your content. The next prompt is mistakes. What mistakes do people make when it comes to that topic? Where are they getting stuck? Are they looking for the solution in the wrong place? And can you use your content to help point them in the right direction? The next prompt that I have for you is tips. What are your best tips to help your potential clients get the kind of result that they're looking for? What do they need to focus on to be able to start moving forward? Another fun prompt that you can use is trends. Are there any current trends or buzzwords that are floating around about that topic? And how can you weigh in on that? Let's say, for example, that you work in nutrition. And right now you're seeing a whole lot of buzz online about something like, intermittent fasting. So weigh in on that trend. Do you agree with that trend? Do you disagree with that trend and why? What do you think people should be focusing on? Think about how you can weigh in on that trend and add your own perspective. And one of my favorite prompts is stories. What stories can you share around that topic? Share the story about that time when you totally bombed on a sales call and what you learnt from that. Tell the story about what happened to your body when you finally started intermittent fasting. Tell the story about how you finally knew when you'd found the one. Look at your theme and think about all of the potential stories that you could tell. They could be stories from your own experience, stories about your clients and what happened to them, or hey, it could be random stories about something that happened at the supermarket that really reinforced or reminded you about the importance of that topic. But stories are an amazing way to really engage with your audience and share your unique insights when it comes to that topic. If you want to learn more about how to use storytelling in your social media, make sure that you're subscribed and turn on your notifications because I have a video that's going to go right into detail on storytelling and that's going to be coming out really soon. So once you've used those prompts and done all of the brainstorming that you can, now all you got to do is simply take that content idea and stick it on the calendar so that it actually gets done. And don't forget, that single idea could actually become multiple pieces of content. It could be a video, it could be a blog post, it could be an Instagram caption, it could be an infographic. If you want to learn how I take a single idea and then repurpose it into up to 20 different pieces of content, you can check out this video right here, which I'm going to link to in the description. But if my calculations are correct, just an hour or two of brainstorming can give you a bajillion ideas for your content and copywriting for social media. So hop to it. If this video has been helpful for you, make sure that you leave me a like so that I know that you enjoyed it. And of course, make sure that you subscribe and stick around for more marketing, messaging, and copywriting tips to help you stand out online and sell your offers with ease. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Maybe you can bust a couple of those myths. Myth is a really hard word to say. Oh my god, my cheeks are really sore from smiling. Maybe I should try a miserable video next time and see if that helps. Peace out. I'll catch you next time.